89.9 FM, the East Bay's best Friday. I got my dude Ray Dogg in the building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's up, big dog?
Oh, man, you know, just out here gritting and grinding like we always do about this time.
Man, he came solo, though.
Oh, man. That's
Mission.
Hey, real bosses have to move solo sometimes, man. It's nothing. I don't need no entourage or security pimp. I'm a real player.
Most definitely. All positions, man. Ray Dogg, real quick, introduce yourself. Who you are, what do you do, where you from without any cuss words.
Okay. I'm Ray Dogg. I go by Don Ray as well.
All right.
My new album, Ray Dogg Vinos, is in stores. Just hit the shelves, hit iTunes and everything January 1st, so please pick that up.
Yes.
Dope album, man. I got a lot of good homies on that.
Yes.
Baby Bash.
Baby Bash.
MC Magic. Keep the Sneak. Sugar Free. San Quinn.
Wow.
Production by my boy C Ballin. If y'all haven't heard of him, y'all gotta check him out of LA, man. But your boy Ray Dogg, the artist, man, in the flesh, just doing what he does, man. I've been at this for a minute, so if you haven't heard of me, check me out, raydogg.com.
RayDoggmusic.com, right?
No, it's raydogg.com.
Oh, raydogg.com. Okay.
That's the official site.
The official site. Okay, most definitely. So you in the building, man. For all the fans and the listeners listening to you for the first time on the radio, a message to them. If so, what would that be?
A message to you guys is this.
Yes.
Please, if you have a second, give people a chance. Just take a listen.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I understand there's so much competition. There's so much going on in the world all the time. You get your phone, you turn on your laptop. There's a million artists, a million of everything. You know what I'm saying?
Too many.
If you get a chance, give it a listen, man. I just encourage you to hit up raydogg.com, man, and check out the new video right now. Ray Dogg and Baby Bash, So Mean, radio single. We're about to have 1,000,000 hits, so
wow.
Just go ahead and check us out, man. Check me out. Check your boy out, please.
How did you get connected with Baby Bash doing that project that you just talked about?
Actually, it's a crazy thing. About 2002, 2001, somewhere around that time, I was working with my boy Mr. Key. Shout out to my boy Mr. Key, and he was working with SPM out of Houston.
Okay,
shout out to my boy South Park Mexican too. Yeah, he's down, man. Free my boy SPM. But he arranged for us to go ahead, take a flight, go out there. Me and SPM were gonna collaborate on a record, which we did. It's called That and Heat. And that was before he got locked down. And Bash actually had just signed with SPM at that time, and he picked me up at the airport. Actually, he sent Bash to pick me up at the airport, man. And ever since then, it's been on. You know what I'm saying?
Nice. That sounds like a great experience.
Absolutely.
Your top experiences in your career, your top 3. What would that be?
Oh, top 3
experiences. Because that was just you telling me that one was like could have been like wow. If I was there, I was like wow.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
One of them definitely is working in the studio with the homie Mac Dre. I mean,
Mac
Dre. That's I was blessed. You know, I was just a youngster at that time, and that came about because he was locked up with one of my cousins.
Okay.
When they was in the pen together and everything, and he was like my little cousin rapping whoop whoop.
Wow.
And so Mac gave me the opportunity to work with him, and we recorded a song called Freelancing, which is out there. So you know that was definitely one of my top ones.
Before we get into the next one, real quick, how was it to when was this?
This was 1999.
1999. Okay. How was it to work with him in the studio, and did you learn anything from him while working with him?
It was excellent working with him. I mean, because we were similar type of people as far as, you know, we both like to have some drinks, man. We were sipping on some cognac. You know, I had all the trees, so we was, you know, just doing our thing, and we just mashed together. So I was able to kick it with him after that, you know what I'm saying? But working in the studio was definitely great. And also the way he really just sat there and got in tune with the song and, you know, wrote everything down.
Yeah.
Rehearsed it real quick, you know, make sure he wanted it the way it was gonna be.
Yeah.
And went in the booth and killed it. So I learned how to be efficient with my pen and my time and how to knock things out and be professional.
Yes. Final last words to say to Mac Dre, because you know he's gone now. What would you tell him before? You know, what would you say to him?
Oh, actually, this is what I would say, because the last time I talked with Dre, I asked him, you know, how's it going? And he said, man, I'm just trying to exceed my expectations. That's the
Yeah.
last thing that he ever told me.
Wow.
So what I would tell him is, man, you went way far and beyond the expectations ever, man, and I'm proud of you, and I'll see you in heaven.
That's what's up, man. Rest in peace, Mac Dre. This is what it is, man. That was one of the major ones. Give me two more of your high, experiences to you.
Okay. Another big experience was KSFM a few years ago out there in Sacktown.
Sacramento.
They put me on a Cinco de Mayo lineup, which they did every year. Just the last 2 years, they changed it to 102.5 Live. Before that, it was Cinco de Mayo, and it was like the biggest festival. 12, 15,000 people sold out every year. And they put me on that bill, and I got to perform with 3-6 Mafia, Jason Derulo, Frankie J.
Wow.
All the Latin artists were there, Baby Bash, MC Magic.
Wow.
Amanda Perez. It was just so much. It was just huge. It was huge. At that time, Jason Derulo and some of these people weren't as big as they became later. So they were still definitely top artists, especially 3-6 Mafia. I mean,
that's pretty big.
Legendary.
What did you learn from that experience?
What I learned from that experience was always make sure that your music and everything is on point. Make sure that when people tell you got 12 minutes, especially with a huge show or 15, stick to timing. Make sure you stick to what the people putting it together, the station tells you to do, because it goes a long way if you keep it professional.
Okay.
And so I kept it professional because luckily I had people like Bash and OGs letting me kind of know what I need to do and how not to mess up an opportunity. You feel me? So I learned to make sure that in the midst of the partying and whatever we do as artists and as just people, always keep it professional, man.
That's what's up, man. Give me one more of those top experiences, man, because those already are top two right there. Those are pretty big.
Yeah, I mean, to think of a third one, because there's so many other ones that are great.
Right. Off top.
Okay, like Sugar Free. I mean, he's not on that many records.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So meeting 40 and meeting Sugar Free, those were like huge things, and then to actually work with Sugar Free.
Yeah.
I was doing a show out near his hometown. I was out there in like Pasadena or something like that. We was down there doing a show, and he was so cool. I chopped it up. I'm the type of people, man, who I just approach people like an average man, or women, and just keep it 1,000,
1,000.
So I was just like, hey man, I'd love to get you on this record. At that time, the What You Know About Me, I produced it, and I had San Quinn and I had Keep the Sneak on the record already.
Wow.
So I was like, Sugar Free would be so dope for us to connect the South and the North, you know what I'm saying, and make this a Cali record.
Collaboration.
And he was down for it, man. I mean, don't get me wrong, I had to shoot him a little something, but
of course.
Overall, man, it was a dope experience. It was, it was nothing compared to the experience of living that. So definitely, that's probably on my top 3, because you don't hear Sugar Free on that many records.
Right, most definitely, man. You mentioned a lot of people, man, that you worked with, even did shows with, or even just got to be working in the studio, or just be around.
I've been blessed.
Most definitely. Can you give me your top 3 to you that you got to be around, even work with, or just hang with? Mac Dre probably be one of them, but off top 3.
Okay, well, since we already talked on Mac Dre, we'll come with something else.
Yeah, for sure. But for sure, Mac Dre will be one. Man,
absolutely,
that's big to me.
Absolutely, no, to me too. Always gonna be. Like that's already something that you can't touch.
You can't touch that. Priceless.
He's like the one before number 1. You know what I'm saying? What is that? 0.
That's the 0 one. There.
But man, Pitbull. I got to perform with Pitbull a few times. And that was humongous for me, man.
Stop there. Let's talk about that. How was that?
Man, that boy, man.
Because Pitbull's pretty big, man. I mean
now, man, he's got the Kodak. He's got he's just humongous now, Mr. Worldwide. Shout out to my boy, Mr. Worldwide, and just performing and opening up for him and other artists on those venues.
Where was this at?
Actually, one of them was in Woodland. at a car show that we did. Shout out to the car show folks that was handling that. But at that time it was Low Listic. Shout out to Low Listics for hosting that. And we did it at the Woodland Fairgrounds.
Nice.
And we got to kick it, man. Have a few drinks, powwow, chill, and man, it was just incredible because it's a different type of star power when it comes to somebody like a pit bull.
He said star power.
It's serious, man. It's like, you know, there's so much security, and it's like, Ray, it's just you, him. Excuse me, I'm getting over a flu. It's just you, him, and him. All the rest of your entourage got to stand over there, you know. It's like, because they're serious when it comes to certain stars, man. So it was incredible because I got to see how the next level. Speaking of the next level, baby. I got to see how the next level and the next level and the next level, you know, what to expect, you know, how to be professional, how to deal with it, how to not lose your ego and all of this mayhem when girls are screaming and photography and all this stuff, you know what I'm saying? And people like Pitt, I learned from him, you know, stay humble, you know what I'm saying? Keep it moving, but it was a great experience, man.
Wow, what was this about? What was this?
This was probably about 5-6 years ago, you know, before he was even as big as he is. He was already like on the up and up.
Yeah.
You know, he already had the culo and he already had...
He do his thing, man.
Yeah,
Shout
you
out
know.
to Pitbull, man.
Especially the last few years, man. I mean, I'm seeing him on Kodak, Bud Light. I mean, now he won't even answer my call, but that's all right. That's how it go in the game sometimes, man. It's nothing.
It's good. All respect, though. Most definitely.
Absolutely. Nothing but respect. Nothing but respect. Two more. E40, man. I mean, 40. I've always been a fan.
Sick with it.
Always been a fan of 40, man, and I've been able to do like a dozen shows probably opening up with 40 Water. Actually, we were just in Chico in November, and it was just him and me opening up. So those are always great because you get to actually like really just
40 Water
show what you got and try to make sure that you're as good or on that show level of I could do it too. You know what I'm saying? Which, man, hats off to 40. Always humble, man. He brought some of his mango scotto.
Woo! I still ain't tried it.
He brought some of his Earl
Is it good though?
Oh man, it's bomb, man. I had to order a few bottles for the holidays. Shout out
you gotta go to the website to get it though, right?
Absolutely, man. I think he's got it in some stores too. I just went straight to the
website.
Yeah, after that, I was like, you got me sold, Pete. I'm going to order a few bottles for the holidays. But 40's always magical just to be around. I even got to kick it with him and Bash because I did a little quick thing in the Go Girl video for Bash.
Right.
You know, brought through a ride. You know, brought through some honeys and whatnot. Help. You know, with what I can do.
Contribute.
Yeah. So I've been able to hang around factors like that man, for a minute now. So that was a great experience. I mean, I've always been a huge fan of him.
With 40, man, he's really a big guy. Still currently doing things, man. Work ethics, man. Did you learn anything from him?